Hello, my name is Scott Silverstein, and I am the founder and the administrator for Multi-Level Marketing Genius. We have over 3,000 members, and at the beginning of the year, I thought that it would be a great idea to engage folks in the group that would like to give their elevator speech on their opportunity. So this is a chance for everyone to sit back tonight and listen to Tracy Wilce, who is an entrepreneur, and he's involved in what the big talk of the day is cryptocurrency. In 2015, Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency or a coin,
Right.
was selling for about $200 a coin. Today, the value of that coin recently hit $40,000. So Tracy represents a technology which is on the blockchain, and he's going to explain what blockchain is, what a blockchain technology is, and he represents a company that is involved in a coin called Ethereum. The unit is in Ether. So what I just read an article from Bloomberg.com that they expect that this coin will increase in value 8 times in the next year. And its percentage gain this year exceeds Bitcoin. So it's just an absolutely hot market is cryptocurrency. And I don't want to really take any more time than I have to. That's why I'm going to turn this floor over to my new friend, entrepreneur Tracy Wilce. So Tracy, go ahead and take the floor.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that introduction, Scott. And if you haven't heard of cryptocurrency, you're definitely going to be hearing about it in the very near future. It's the wave of the future. Like Scott was saying, Bitcoin actually came on the market back in 2010. And at that time, one Bitcoin was worth 0.03 cents. And as he mentioned, it has reached as high as $40,000 a coin, which is unheard of in the industry as far as return on investment. I've never seen anything with that kind of value. And Ethereum is expected to be the next Bitcoin. So what I'd like to do today is take a few minutes and explain to you exactly how you can compound your ETH and cash in on this incredible opportunity. So I'm going to take just a second here and share my screen with you. Share. Okay. So what we're going to be looking at today is a project known as Forsage. And Forsage is something that launched back on February 20th of 2019. And it's written on the Ethereum blockchain. And what we're going to go over in today's webinar is how you can generate an unlimited amount of ETH in income while starting with a very small capital investment. We're going to go over all the details about the world's first 100% decentralized matrix project built on the ETH smart contract and what the smart contract is. The differences between a centralized and a decentralized project, and how you can start generating ETH immediately, as well as some resources to help you quickly have success with your Forsage business. Now, before I get started, we have to go over the mandatory income disclosure. While this project gives you the ability to earn an unlimited amount of potential income with the project, the individual earnings of each person is entirely dependent upon your results, your actions, and your decisions. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I am not a financial advisor nor a public speaker, so if I make a few mistakes, please accept that. But I can't be giving you financial advice. It's simply information on the Forsage platform, in my opinion. So why cryptocurrency? Well, we've talked about that a little bit already. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that crypto is going to replace the US dollar. And with everything going on in the world today, I have no doubt in my mind that that is what the future holds. Steve Wozniak, the founder of Apple, says that the Ethereum blockchain is going to be the next Apple, because the Ethereum blockchain is a much more sophisticated blockchain than the blockchain that Bitcoin was introduced upon. So what exactly is the difference between a decentralized and a centralized platform? Most of us are used to the centralized platform where a third party is involved in any transactions that we do. For example, we go to the grocery store, we purchase our groceries, we pay for it with our debit card. The bank is that third party. They control our funds. They say the funds are transferred to the grocery store. The grocery store receives the funds. We get to leave with our groceries. So they control our funds as far as how they're dispersed and when they're dispersed. A decentralized exchange is what blockchain and cryptocurrency was created to do. And that is to allow us to do secure transactions without the need of that central authority. So it's done person to person or person to business without the need for a central authority. The way that accomplished is by using what's called a smart contract. And a smart contract is simply a code that is written into the smart chain or the blockchain, and it stores the rules for negotiating the terms of a contract. It automatically then verifies that the terms of the contract have been met, and if they have been met, then it executes the agreed upon terms of the contract. So why should you get involved in the Forsage project? What are the key benefits? Well, as I mentioned, one of the main benefits is a small starting capital to get started. You can get started for as little as 0.05 ETH. 100% of the income goes directly to the members of the project. The project creators don't take or keep any people's crypto. The project is 100% decentralized, written on Ethereum smart contracts, meaning there's no admins needed to run the project or to pay people out. Payments are received instantaneously to your Ethereum wallet, which only you control the private key to. So there's no need to wait for any time to withdraw your money. You can transfer it down to your bank as US dollars, use it to pay for your car loan, your mortgage, buy a new car, or invest in any other investment opportunities you choose to. There's an unlimited income potential on the amount of ETH that you can earn, and it all is 100% transparent. All the transactions are verifiable and written on the Ethereum blockchain and can be viewed there. You can also view any particular member in the Forsage project by their ID number and see exactly how much money they have earned, but without having their name on it or associated to it, so it remains anonymous to everybody. It's a very simple and lucrative project. Here are just a few of the team members that we have on our team. Our team currently has over 25,000 members, and I could tell you success stories for days, but let me tell you about Forsage. As I mentioned, Forsage started February 20th of 2019. Since then, in less than a year, we have over 1 million members in the program and are currently adding anywhere from 500 to 1,500 new members daily, and we're hoping to reach the 10 million member mark by the end of this year. So it's definitely not a saturated market. It's just beginning to be tapped. Now, of those million members, we have over 704,000 1,000 members who have earned ETH using this platform. And even though this slide is a little bit old, we've already paid out in US dollars $820,534,056 to our members. So how is the Forsage Matrix set up? Well, each of these two programs, the X3 and the X4 Platinum platform, have 12 slots. All are similar and work in the same way. Each subsequent slot is 2 times more expensive than the previous one. Both the incomes and the profits from them are twice as high. So how many slots can you activate immediately? As many as you want. You can come in at just level 1, or you can activate all 12. It's entirely up to you. They have no expiration date and will remain active for the life of the internet. All active slots move and bring you revenue in parallel. So to explain a little bit more to you about the two platforms, we have Forsage X3, which is on the left side. The Forsage X4 is on the right side. It is a closed system without any deadline for slots, with a limited number of places and an unlimited number of reinvestments. In the Matrix, the referral link is fixed to the person who invited you. You will always follow your superior partner to each of the slots they've activated. In the Forsage X3 program, you have 3 places below you in one line. In the Forsage X4 platform, there are 2 lines below you. 2 places in the first line, 4 places in the second line. When you register with Forsage, you open both programs simultaneously. So let's take a little closer look at the X3 platform. As I mentioned, you have the 3 slots below you on the platform. On the first slot and the second slot, you receive 100% of that payment directly to your Ethereum wallet when a person signs up. When the third person signs up, that slot payment goes to your upline sponsor, and it reinvests you into that slot so that it opens up all 3 slots again, and you can recycle an unlimited number of times for life.
Tracy, let me ask you a question here.
Sure.
So you've taken us into this Forsage. Forsage is a software program, is that correct? Using the blockchain technology?
Yes, it is a software program that is written into the blockchain. And now that it's in the blockchain, it cannot be changed or hacked by any other individual. So the company can never go in and say, oh, we're going to change the way payouts are. If you're familiar with network marketing, a lot of times a year or 2 years down the road, that network marketing company changes their pay plan. That'll never happen with Forsage because it's written into the blockchain and it cannot be changed or altered.
So on the let me bring back your slide here. You have 2 different options to come in. Is that correct?
Well, the platform itself has 2 different platforms within it, the X3 and the X4. I'll explain that in just a moment. But when you join the Forsage, you come into both platforms simultaneously.
Okay. And then it looks like you then want to also bring in other people into this platform, the Forsage software program.
Yes, sir. It is a referral-based program. So that is the way you generate income, is through referrals.
And what do you earn income from? Is it from other people bringing in other people into the Forsage platform?
Well, as I said, with the X3 platform, you earn 100% of that level for the first and the second person you bring in.
What are you earning on? Are you earning on their fee to come in, or is it their ETH purchases, or what is that?
Well, what it is you purchase a smart contract for the X3 and a smart contract for the X4. And then you have the right to resell that contract as many times as you want for the rest of your life. And every time
If you have one contract, you can continue to resell the same contract, or is it just one sell or one sale?
It's one contract that you can continue to resell for life. A good analogy to use is if you're familiar with Microsoft Works and Office Suite, you have the ability to go to Microsoft and say, I'd like to become a reseller of your software. And they give you what's called a reseller's license. And you can now go out and sell their software on an unlimited number of times. And every time you sell that software, you get a small percentage of that as your referral fee.
Got it. So go ahead and continue with your program here, okay?
Okay, great. Thanks. As I mentioned, each level is twice as expensive as the previous level. So the reason I mention that is on the X3 platform, when you bring in those first 2 people, you have earned twice the value of level 1. So that gives you enough money in profit to invest that and open up level 2. Now, level 2 is the same as level 1. It has the 3 slots below it. So once you bring in your first and second person, you've earned twice the value of level 2. And now you can open up level 3 without ever having to invest any more money into the program at all. This is all done on profits. And each level that you open now becomes a new income stream for you. So on X3, once you progress all the way to level 12, you now have 12 different income streams working for you. And all you did was make one investment to get started. Everything else was done out of profit, and everything else will remain profit for the rest of your life. Now with the X4 platform.
So,
go ahead.
So what you're selling is this contract, right?
Right. You are reselling.
And what is that contract? Is Ether, right?
Right. So for example, on the level 1, it's 0.025 ETH. And you're selling the right to resell that contract over and over for 0.025 ETH.
What is that equivalent in US dollars?
Well, it is going to vary from time to time. Right now, with the current value of ETH, let me check that for you real quick here. As of right this moment, the value of ETH is $1,138. So $1,138. So level 1 currently is $28.45. So every person.
How much was that again? I didn't catch that.
$28.45 currently with the price of ETH as it stands right now.
That's the contract is going to cost $28 or something like that.
Correct.
Okay.
So to get started right at this moment, you would need $28.45 for level 3 or for X3, $28.45 for X4. So you're looking at roughly $60 plus what they call a gas fee. And what that gas fee is the easiest analogy I can use is it's kind of like a sales tax on the blockchain. It's a fee that you pay the miners to validate the transaction and upload the transaction to the blockchain. So that's a fee that every transaction has that goes along with it. And that, like the price of Ethereum, does fluctuate throughout the day.
Okay. Continue, sir.
All right. Thank you. So with the X4 platform, that is what we refer to more as a community build platform. Now, the reason why we say it's a community build platform is because you can have spillover from above, spillover from below, or spillover from the side. So the whole community works together. And the way that platform works, the first 2 bubbles there on your front line, Those go directly up to your upline sponsor. And then you receive 100% of the second line on the bubbles, the first, second, and third bubble there. So actually you receive 3 times the value of the level every time you cycle. The 6th bubble goes up to your direct upline, and it reopens all 6 slots so that you can recycle and as many times as you want throughout your lifetime. Now, one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, well, why should I send 2 of my frontline people to my upline and then the 6th person to my upline? It seems like a lot of money I'm giving away. But what you need to understand is every person you bring into the program is going to do the same thing for you. So if you were to sign up 10 people in the next month, those 10 people, their first 2 bubbles are going to go up to you. So you got 20 bubbles off of their work. And that's called leverage. And that's how wealth is created in the world, by compounding the leverage of other people's efforts to benefit yourself. So that's why it's such a great platform. And same thing here. Once you get those first 2 bubbles, you've earned twice the level value. So you can use your profits to upgrade into level 2, and you still get 100% of that 3rd bubble as profit in your Ethereum wallet. So it's an extremely lucrative program. As I mentioned earlier, and we discussed a little bit, you can get started for as little as 0.05 ETH, and that opens up both your X3 and your X4 platform for you. And then you can purchase levels from there as you see fit. Now, one of the phrases we like to use on our team is get in where you fit in. In this day and time, if funds are tight and you can only afford to get in on level 1, then get in on level 1. We're happy to have you there, and we'll help you build up to level 12 in time.
If you get in on level 1, what's the price to do that?
Again, it's $28.45 times 2. So you're looking at roughly $60, and then gas fees typically run around $20 to $30 for the transaction. So I would say for just under $100, you could get started today.
And so I would think, given the potential in cryptocurrency, you would want to, for $100, to just to learn the process. I'm assuming that you would, there is some kind of support in using this blockchain technology for people that want to get into it.
Yes, absolutely. We have a ton of support, and I'll get into that for you in just one moment and explain all the things we do to help our team members build. But if you're serious about building a business and you financially can do it, for what we call leaders, I recommend getting anywhere from level 3 to level 5 as a good place to get started with. Now, based upon the current price of Ethereum, you could get started on level 3 for a total investment of around $398, about $400 with gas fees. It would be probably close to $500. And for a level 6, you would be looking at around $3,500 plus gas fees. So around $3,800 to get in on a level 6. But again, wherever you feel comfortable getting in is where you should get in.
So let me see if there's any questions here on the floor. We are streaming live into YouTube as well as into the Facebook group. Okay. We don't have any questions. All
right. So you had mentioned resources to help people as they're just getting started out. And we realized that about 90% of the people that get started with Forsage have a limited experience when it comes to the cryptocurrency world, and even less experience when it comes to Forsage and the Ethereum platform. So we offer many, many resources to help our new members. We have constant support through Facebook Messenger chats. We have many different chat groups available, and we have people from all around the world. So anytime of day or night, there's generally somebody in the chat group that can answer any questions you might have. We also have 2 separate Facebook groups that we use for helping people develop their teams. One of them we call the ATM system, which stands for add, tag, and message. And it contains a ton of social proof, other team members posting their daily profits, their lifetime profits. So what you would do is you would simply add a prospect of yours who's interested into the group, find a post that they might be interested in, tag them in that post, and then send them a message saying, "Hey, Scott, I just added you to this group. I want you to take a look at this post." And that post is going to reinforce what you've already explained to them about the program and get them even more interested. We also have a Facebook training group specifically for our Forsage members, which has many different units you can go through, which will educate you on everything from basic cryptocurrency to the Forsage network and platform, how it works and how to explain it, as well as marketing ideas for how to best market the product and the opportunity, as well as sample scripts. We do weekly team webinars every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We do a live team webinar presenting the opportunity in full. And then at the end of the presentation, we have 2 to 3 guests come on who are team members sharing their success stories. We also do a Monday night training for active team members to, again, teach more about how to market the product and how to expose the product to the new prospects. All of those team meetings are uploaded to our team YouTube channel with other resources. So there's a limitless amount of resources that we have available. We also offer a done-for-you marketing funnel where you can simply add your affiliate ID to the web address. And that way the website is tagged specifically to you. Every Thursday after we do our Wednesday night meeting, we upload that meeting to the website. So there's always the newest webinar on the website, as well as compensation overviews and answers to general questions. So that does the selling for you, so that as a new person, you don't have to worry about selling individuals on the program. You're just referring them, piquing their interest, and then either sending them to a webinar live or a webinar recording and letting myself and other team leaders do the selling for you. Now,
Tracy, do you want to, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's right. I was just going to finish up on this slide.
Go ahead. Oh, you want to go back to the slide?
No, I was just going to finish up here real quick and then we'll.
Okay.
Also, as people are new, after they watch that video, your prospect, they're going to come back to you with questions that you may not know the answer to. So we have the ability to do either a 3-way messenger chat, a 3-way phone call, or even set up a Zoom meeting so that myself, you, and your prospect can all get together and I can answer their questions for them. And at the same time I answer their questions and help you bring them on as a new referral, I'm also educating you, Scott, as to how to answer those questions, so that as you build your team, you can now become a team leader and start doing the same thing for your referrals and helping them build their team. So it very much is a thriving community. Like I said, we have over 25,000 members currently, and it's just an incredible opportunity that's changing people's lives. So with that, I'll go ahead and shut down the presentation portion of things. And if you have any questions yourself, or if we have any in the group, we can handle those right now.
Tracy, what's your phone number? And you might want to put your phone number also in the chat after the show in case anybody needs to get a hold of you. But what is your phone number in case someone needs you? Ask questions.
My phone number is 541-290-3743. You can also reach me through my Facebook group or my Facebook profile, Tracy Wilce, and the last name is spelled Wilce. And then I have a Facebook group under the name Crypto Disciples.
Got it. So hopefully there will be some more people that'll watch the replay, and you are welcome to comment, ask questions. I'm sure Tracy will be following that in the next few days, and he will be responding to you.
Absolutely.
Also, if you're interested in coming on a broadcast in the near future, contact me, and I'd love to help you out to get your word out. Just with an elevator speech, that's about all it takes. So until the next time, Tracy, it could be a better show. It could be a worse show, but we're going to have some fun at it. We're going to get the message out.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me on, and I look forward to helping people change their financial future.
Thanks.